Hi, I'm Nicholeen Peck, and I'm the founder of a business called Teaching Self-Government. I'm also the head of an international nonprofit organization for women. And in this video, I have a business hack for you. We're going to talk about how to make more money by teaching your children self-mastery. If you're finding this video, you're probably thinking, how do I make more money at my business by teaching my children stuff? Are we talking about child labor here? No, we're not. We're talking about what happens at your house and how that relates to what happens in your business life. There is a correlation. I see it very clearly because I started out just focusing in on the parenting, doing treatment foster care for troubled teens, raising my 4 children, and then people started begging for a business after the BBC made a documentary of my family, and I wrote my first book. 11 books later, and speaking all over the world, even including the United Nations and many other places, I can tell you that I do everything I do, and many other top business leaders in the world today, because of their training from me, do what they do because their home life is smooth sailing. So in this video, we're going to talk about how you can get your family on that smooth track to good communication so that your business life does not suffer too. Now, when you start a business, there's all this setup that you have to do, right? First, you have to conceptualize it. You've got to put together the logistics, find the funding, get the marketing plan in place, do the branding, make the connections with the people that's going to get that business off the ground, right? There's a lot of things that you have to do. I call that the loaded front end. You feel like you're going nowhere. You're trying to go forward, but you just keep going up and down and barely inching forward, right? But over time, as you put things together soon, it gets really smooth. And then you have this like nice, easy business that's just running just how it should be, all by itself. Well, the same thing goes for the family. Your family is your most important business that you have. Whether you have children of your own or you are the child and you still have a relationship with your parents, the way that you communicate in your family life makes a difference in your overall productivity in your business. Now, that's maybe not the only reason you should make a change in your family life. Hopefully you want increased happiness and bonding that really end up becoming the most important things that you take with you after you're done with the business world and in life. But even if you're just doing it for business productivity reasons, I've got some things for you that I think are gonna really, really help. If you can get your family running smoothly and you can decide it's okay to put in a little bit of that loaded front end for the family, you will have a smooth sailing family and business. So my first book, which is the book that I'm known the very most for, teaches self-government. What is self-government? Self-government is being able to determine the cause and effect of any given situation and possessing a knowledge of your own behaviors so that you can control them. This principle of self-government is broadly applicable. In fact, that's how we know it's a principle, because it can apply to business, personal, family, government, everything. So you self-governing you and teaching your children to self-govern themselves is going to make a difference also in all of those other areas of your life. So you definitely want to be applying this principle. Now, how do you apply this principle? I'm going to give you my book at the end of this video, but I would like to tell you what to expect out of the book first. In this book, Parenting a House United, which is a pretty beefy book, okay? As far as free books go, you're gonna get your money's worth. You're no money's worth. Anyway, but you are going to learn how to govern yourself, how to help your children govern themselves. They are going to learn why they should want to even care about creating a unified, strong, happy, calm family. You're going to learn how to be calm when someone else isn't, how to help them get calm without losing your calmness at the same time. You are going to learn how to nail the tone of understanding and how to also correct and bond at the same time. See how these things might be useful with employees as well. You are going to learn how to teach them to communicate with you so that you can have the most productivity. There are 4 basic skills that we are going to teach the children for success. Before I get to the 4 basic skills, subscribe to this channel. This channel is all about teaching skills that you are going to need for your family. There's no way I can hit all of it in just one video, so subscribe now. So what are those 4 basic skills? They are following instructions, accepting no answers and criticism, accepting consequences, and disagreeing appropriately. So let's talk about their favorite skill, the child's favorite skill, which is disagreeing appropriately. When you disagree appropriately, you look at the person, you keep a calm face, voice, and body. You say that you understand the other person's point of view. Share your point of view. Listen to what they have to say okay, and then drop the subject. Now, I've trained my children that whenever they ask, may I disagree appropriately, that I will say, yes, you may disagree appropriately. Then I will listen to what they have to say intently. In fact, them asking, may I disagree appropriately, reminds me, pre-teaches me that I told them I would listen and that I do need to listen to what they have to say, even if I'm not going to change my mind. But when at all possible, I do change my mind. If it's just something like another piece of cake or a cookie, or can I play with my friend for 15 more minutes or something like that, then I'm probably going to listen to their disagree appropriately, show them that it works by agreeing with them that they can have that extra cookie or something like that, and then I'm going to next time, when it matters, when it's something that we really can't negotiate on too much, I'm going to stick to my no answer. But they will know how to accept a no answer, right? Because they can say okay and drop the subject, whether I say yes or no, because those are the final steps to disagreeing appropriately. They also will have been taught the entire skill set for accepting no answers and criticism, which is a vital skill that they need to be okay accepting no answers from parents, teachers, or just friends and siblings, anybody else. So what do I do if I teach my child to disagree appropriately, but they talk back, nag, or whine instead of disagree appropriately? Well, then there are parent skills that I can utilize to help them understand what they should have done instead. There are 5 different teaching styles that I talk about in the book, Parenting a House United, which you're going to get for free. But the most important that you need at a time when someone has not done something correctly is you need to focus on doing a proper correction. Okay, so a proper corrective teaching should be a bonding experience. You should feel closer to your child during and after a correction than you even did before. Now, many people do not think that is possible, but I promise you it is. I've raised multiple foster children. I was a therapeutic treatment care parent for a number of years for troubled teens, all between the ages of 12 and 18. I also have raised 4 children of my own, all the way to adulthood. And I know that it is possible to feel bonded to the child and have the child feel bonded to you and feel like it's safe to receive a correction, all while correcting a problem that needs to be fixed. It's just a skill. So that's another skill set that you're going to learn in the book, Parenting a House United. Additionally, you will learn how to help the children take personal interest or investment into mastering themselves or governing themselves. You will help them get a vision and a picture of who they want to become as part of the family, how they want their relationships to turn out. You will also be able to teach them how to communicate with you when there's a problem, how to open up to them, and how to have them open up to you. You'll also learn how to have effective meetings as a family that don't turn into fights and power struggles like they did when my parents tried them when I was young. Instead, you can have bonding moments where everyone feels like they are part of a well-oiled machine, your family. I hope you've been able to see that there are so many principles related to parenting that actually are things that you might already be utilizing in your business. And if you think you could maybe even improve in some of those areas in your business, using principles at home, principles of good communication and self-government will end up spilling over into your work life as well, for sure. So in fact, I have a whole other book that I've written on that called Roles. But let's talk about the free book. I've got a free book for you. This one, my main book, which is going to be transformational for you. You will learn all the things that I talked about, plus tax, what to do about technology, with the kids, what to do about their friends' stuff, about the sex culture that they're facing, about all the things they're dealing with. It's discussed in here. Parenting a House United. You can have it for free by going to the description below this video and click the link for my free book. Now, you do have to pay the shipping charge because I can't eat that, but I am going to eat the book because this whole business that I do has always been about impact. And if you can change your home and you can change your business in a self-governed way, then I know I will be having the impact that I am hoping to have on the world. We all want to change the world in one way or another, right? Make it a better place. Well, that's what I'm doing by giving this free book away now. I've waited for a lot of years. This book has been out since 2009, and I've guarded it and I've protected it. But I've realized I really just want people to have it. Yeah, it's a bestseller. Thousands and thousands of people already do have it, but I want more people to have it. I want to change the world now, starting in your homes and your business. So click the link for the free book and just pay a little bit of shipping and you can have it sent to your home today.